Okay, my name is Jack Wise and I'm the Development Officer for 2014-2015 at Sheffield Students' Union. So it's a really interesting role because it's probably the most flexible role of all of the officer roles. So this year I've been working a lot on sustainability issues, whereas last year Sam Negus, the previous development officer, was really interested in finance and loyalty, and it's the same role, but we've been able to focus on different things based on our interests and also our conversations with students. But in terms of officially, it's also about representing students' interests in the finance systems and department of the Students' Union, and also commercial areas within the Students' Union. An average week tends to involve meeting senior people across the Students' Union, but also across the university, so that it can include sometimes the Vice-Chancellor, people on the University Executive Board, to discuss what the Students' Union is doing at the moment and what the university is doing. There's also a lot of answering emails, which I try to keep being in my office to a minimum, because obviously that's not direct contact with students, and going out and speaking to students as well in person, either outside of the building, but sometimes in the building, talking about things that I'm currently working on and trying to get their feedback as to how we should progress and whether it's a good idea. And you can also do that via the website, so via the student voice module. I've just put up a question saying, should we have a big issue seller in the Students' Union? And the answers from that will help me shape whether we go ahead with it or not. Taking time off from my degree on something that I cared passionately about meant that actually when I went back to doing my academic work, I was more productive. And having that time off meant that I wasn't just relentlessly in the library. It was challenging at times. I kind of put a lot of things on hold with my course, and it's completely down to the individual as to what they want to do and the demands on them from their course at that point in time. One of the key roles about the development officer is that they represent students' commercial interests in the Students' Union, so hopefully creating outlets that are reflexive to the needs of students, and obviously those needs are constantly changing. So it's our job to make sure that the outlets are as mirroring what students need, basically. So this is our shop, which is one of the most popular outlets in the Students' Union. Oh, one thing, these speakers up here are new because Forge Radio is now playing in the foyer as you walk in. So we're trying to make this space more kind of student focused. So this is the international food section. We had an oriental food section last year, and that was good, but it didn't sell a huge range of products, and it also wasn't very popular. So what we did, I worked with the manager of our shop to create a Google form where we gathered feedback as to what students wanted sold in their international food section. Collecting feedback and acting on it is something that I've tried to do as much this year, and I think that's a real key role of the student officers. Now to the green space, which is this way. It's funded by NUS to run two projects, Sheffield on a Plate, which is looking at like food security and sustainability and poverty in Sheffield, and Green Impact Student Homes, which looks at trying to make student homes more affordable to live in by having more efficient fuel prices, but also to reduce fuel poverty. Sustainability is something that can be at the heart of the development officer role if you want it to be. Okay, so as you can see behind me, that is Sheffield Student Market, which happened a couple of times last year, but is happening every single Tuesday during term time since the start of this academic year, so since September 2014. It's been really successful. It's completely student run, so a team of students every single week source local fruit and vegetable within 10 miles of the Students' Union and sell it at a price that's lower than local supermarkets. So it's pushing the sustainability agenda, it's pushing the healthy eating agenda, and it's pushing the kind of cost of living agenda. Apart from that, there's lots of other things that I could tell you about, but I've taken up a lot of your time and probably bored quite a lot of you, so enjoy yourselves, and good luck to all candidates running in this year's elections.